Okay, today we are looking at the BlackShark V3 Pro PlayStation. Now, thank you to Razer for sending this out to me, but my thoughts and opinions are my own. I've owned this for a little over a week now, and it says PlayStation because it's compatible with the PlayStation. It includes a dongle. It also works over Bluetooth, so you have a couple options there. And then the Razer Synapses app you can download to like change the gain of each of like the instruments, the bass, and all that jazz. It's actually a pretty good experience. And it also has hybrid noise cancellation. Yes, hybrid noise cancellation, meaning that it's not going 100% block out everything, every little thing, but it is going to block out like the key stuff you want to block out. If this was an ad, it would probably read something like block out the nonsense so you can still enjoy your life or something like that. There will also be a link in the description below to these if you would like to check them out. But again, that isn't exactly like a sponsored thing. My opinions are my own. And with that said, I will tell you guys a bad thing I actually had. My experience with it, for the most part, was good. Okay, you charge it via USB Type-C. When you press this button right here, it makes oh, headset is on or headset is off voice. And if you just tap it once, whatever you're watching will pause at the time. So that's pretty cool. This is the charging port. And this third one is the mic. Yes, it has a detachable mic, which I appreciate that it's detachable. Okay, and don't worry, I will do a mic test in a little bit to show you guys what this looks like completely unfiltered mic, default mic, because there are settings in the Synapses app to change the mic as well, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you guys the default, how the mic is by default with no tweaking or anything like that. So I would like to point that out. But before that, I do want to mention the bad thing I talked about, which is fade in. Okay. There's like a fade in thing that happens when it first starts getting audio through the channel itself, through the headset itself. It had to like fade in for like half a second. It's not even like a full second or two. So it's not much of a big deal, but it was slightly annoying to me and it took a bit to get used to. The alternative, what you could do is just always have sound going through it at all times because it lets you put in two channels, a chat channel or a game channel, even when you're on PC. So that's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead, put the mic in here right now, shall we? Okay, it fits in. Okay, guys, so this is the mic, okay? I have it for plug and play. I just added the setting to OBS, which is what I'm using, that no filters. Usually when I'm editing a video, I put a light filter on the mic I'm using, but this has completely no filters at all, just plug and play style. So Definitely let me know what you guys think of this mic. By default, like I said, there are some settings in Synapse you can use to customize it, but yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's worth noting that the headset does have to be on. And this button right here, it's a mic mute button. Okay, so make sure you don't have it muted when you go into mic mode. Okay, it will be up like that when it's unmuted, then that mutes it. So definitely keep that in mind. And it just said power off. So we know that the power went off. But yeah, this overall, I enjoy these so much. I replaced my old headphones with these because these are awesome. Oh, there's also a thing here I guess I should mention. These little plates. They come off magnetically. So you're able to sort of replace them with other stuff if you so choose. Which, I'll be honest, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I will, but I like the option to. I really like the option to. And these, oh yeah, they also have like a cool swivel type thing, which I think is awesome. And they're blue for PlayStation blue. But like I said at the beginning, this works on both PC and PlayStation. Well, PlayStation 5, I haven't really tested it on PlayStation 4, if I'm being honest. I don't see why it wouldn't work on that as well, but don't quote me on that at all. But yeah, I use them on PC mostly, but I like the option of using them on PS5. I also like that it's PlayStation Blue too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you do decide to try these out or test them out or anything, definitely let me know your experience. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.